Welcome one, welcome all to this edition of
Nexxlegacy.
99.9 High Level Radio. Your man Brandon in the building tonight on this special night as far as time change. That was actually 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Was a little bit late because I actually had to make sure I went and talked to some sources and a few people about the alleged death of Ja Rule, and the more that the information I get, the more it's false. So as far as I can tell, for the people out there listening and the people that were sending me messages about Ja Rule, as far as we know, it's a hoax right now. And as far as I'm concerned, he was still in jail for gun possession charges or something like that or whatnot. So I definitely had to make sure I got some facts and some information straight before I was actually coming onto the air to be able to rock out on High Level Radio. So your man Brandon is here tonight. And, you know what I'm saying, we ran that track from one of the homies, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna pretty much, you know, give him his 15 minutes to kind of talk about his movement and things like that as well. So, you know, of course, this station is brought to you by Nexxlegacy.com. Make sure you go ahead and check out the website and all the things going on at www.nexxlegacy.com. And I want to welcome my homeboy, Mr. Lil Gangsta, in the building. What's up, bruh?
Yes. I'm here. What's going down, my brother?
What's good with it, man?
Same shit, different day.
Yes. You know, I had to get that information out there to the masses real quick about Ja Rule, because you know, everybody was talking about it real quick and real fierce on Twitter, Facebook, emails, all that stuff. So I had to get that out there and make sure that people know, as far as we know, it's a hoax and not an official fact that man died on some jet skis or some shit. So we had to make that right.
Yeah, that's what's up, man, because I never heard nothing about it yet. So.
Well, you know, you go on Twitter and you type in, you just search Ja Rule. A lot of people over there saying rest in peace, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, it was real fierce for a minute. So, you know, and then I seen a little ad, you know, on some press release or something like that, and people were saying that he was dead, and then people were saying that man is in jail, and then people were saying he's not in jail, he's dead, and I'm like, well, I don't know, so let me find out for you. So I had to go be a super duper reporter and try to get some sources and get it. So a lot of people was basically I'm comfortable saying that it's a nice April Fool's hoax, and you know, to be continued, but I don't think that's how it is. But what's good with you though, man? What's up with it?
Man, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying, same shit, different day, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't really expecting that song to come up first, but you know, I like it though. I really like it. That's a nice introduction to what's going on, you know.
Come on, man. I mean, you know, it's your track, baby. We gotta make sure we run. I got three. I'm running tonight. That's yours, bro. We gotta do something. Gotta do something.
I know.
Yo, but tell the listeners a little bit about who you are. You know what I'm saying? What you do? How long you been doing it, and what's in store for you, bro?
Alright, what's poppin', y'all? This your boy Lil Gangsta. You know what I'm saying? Lil G. You know, I'm from Minneapolis. I was born in Cleveland. You know, I rep both cities. You know, if you hit me up on Twitter at Lil Gangsta 75, you know, check out my bio. It'll say both cities up on there. You know, I rep both cities, 612-216. I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed right now. I just got done watching the Ohio State game, and unfortunately we just lost, but, you know, it's all good. Yeah, we just lost. It's all good, though, you know.
Hey, it's always next year, bro. It's always next tournaments, baby. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? You know, a little bit about me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, I was born in Cleveland, raised in Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know, I've been rapping for about, I say about 10 years, a good decade under my belt. Like that song I just got done playing was with my guy Jay Isaac. You know, some people might know him. He did a song with Joel Santana called "This Is How I Roll," which aired like I don't know about like 4 or 5 years ago. Kind of old school song he did with Joel's. I also did a track with Forte, which most likely we'll be playing later.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm in the mix with Neb Love for the 5-footers and Shaheem of Wu-Tang Clan. We're trying to get a song in right now. We're working on a little something. Well, about my movement, you know, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like build like a unity type thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get all the old school rappers and some of the new school rappers, not all of them, but most of them, together, you know, all from the east to west, Midwest, South, wherever you from, you know what I'm saying? Just come fuck with me, you know? Trying to get everybody together in one as one, and you know what I'm saying, let's make this money, let's get this movement popping, you know what I'm saying?
I could dig it. So, I mean, how long you been rapping? How long you been putting your things together?
Well, like I said, I've been rapping for 10 years. You know, I've been rapping for 10 years. I just really started promoting myself in 07, like July 7th of 07.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it, bro.
So when it comes to just like, you know, everything, I mean, you know, what you said is solid as far as trying to get, you know, some old school heads, some new jacks, you know, from all across the you know, globe, you know, east, west, south, overseas, Midwest, the whole nine. What is it gonna take for people to kind of like, you know, really understand that, you know, hip hop's a fraternity. Like we all need to support each other, because if we don't, it's gonna flush down the toilet, bruh.
Right, exactly. If we don't stick together, it's gonna be corruption, and we're gonna fall apart. You know, and then it's gonna be back to that East versus West, Midwest versus South. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I'm on. That's not really what I want. You know, I'm trying to actually see, like back in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to bring that shit back. Well, not really the East and West beef, but you know, I'm trying to bring that love back. You know what I'm saying? The information that they used to show us on TV and shit, like, you know, like the old school Shaheem videos and the old school Rappin' Forte videos, where they used to talk about, you know, every 17 seconds there's a violent act happening. You know what I'm saying? There's a 14-1 ratio of blacks compared to whites in prison. How we should stay out of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm trying to bring back. You know, I miss that shit.
I mean, you ain't lying though, and I feel like when it comes down to it, it's gonna take people like yourself that's kind of humble to the fact that, you know, hey, this didn't start with me. I wasn't the person that invented this hip hop movement. It's a lot of other people, forefathers and four moms for that matter, that really paved the way for me to be able to get put in this position. So, I mean, you a young dude, so I mean, how'd you link up with Forte though?
Man, believe it or not, I linked up with that nigga through the Twitter. I hit him up. I don't know exactly what I said to the man, but you know, it was some real G shit. You know, I told him that, you know, I got this track. You know, I'm trying to bring back some old heads. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you could take a listen to it, if you liked it, you know, let me know. You know, I sent it to him, and the first thing he said was, you know what I'm saying, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I got nothing but love for you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Anything you need, I got your back. He constantly tells me this. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I love you, boy. He always says that shit to me. It's just crazy. You know?
Yeah, there's one thing about Forte, and I didn't have him on these shows a few times or whatnot. I mean, one thing about that dude, he's a humble cat. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the good ones. A lot of people just, you know, don't talk about as much. You know what I mean?
I know. You know, I've you know, a couple people be talking about him. They say, but the stuff that I be hearing about him is kind of negative. You know, like they talk about his engineer work and how his sounds don't sound that good. But to me, it just sounds lovely. You know what I'm saying? That shit bangs to me.
Wow, people talk about him like that, like, wow,
yeah,
that's fucked up. Like,
I mean, like nowadays, that's what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like his studio quality wasn't all that good and all this and that, but But, that shit don't bug me, though, you know what I'm saying? Because I like it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit goes hard. He spits real shit, I don't know. I love that nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, Forte is definitely a champ. It's 99.9 High Level Radio. Got my man Lil Gangsta in the building, and you know what I'm saying? You got what? You got any mixtapes dropping, like, you know what I'm saying, real soon? Albums? What you got?
Well, right now, I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of put like a little pause on myself right now because I'm going through a little predicament. I'm on papers, with this probation shit, you know what I'm saying? They got me wrapped up in a weak-ass little treatment center. They think I'm a marijuana abuser and a whole bunch of weak shit going on right now in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of put a little pause on myself for a moment. But as far as the mixtapes go, people can go to DatPiff.com, DatPiff.com. I got 22 mixtapes up right now. Most of them ain't really got covers on them, but, they can hear my music, they can hear my sound, hear what I'm talking about. They can download that. They'll be up for a while. I'll say, like, I'm really looking for, like, maybe, 1,000 downloads per one, and I probably might just throw them, transfer them to albums and put them on iTunes or whatnot,
Mm-hmm. There you go. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to play a couple of your joints back to back, and then, we're going to come back. But I'm going to lead it off with the one with Forte. You know what I'm saying? Picture a nigga. Like, break that one down, and then I'm gonna bring up the wifey joint. So I'm gonna run them too. So, give us a little 411 on this one with Forte. Picture a nigga.
Picture a nigga is a song that I thought about when way, like, a little bit after, like, my pre-trial was over with. I came up with this because, like, I started seeing a whole bunch of commercials, like the little Christian organizations talking about there's children out in Africa, and they got, I'm looking at them, they got bugs flying on them and all this other weird shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, there's kids here, you know what I'm saying, that they're struggling. There's people here that's struggling and ain't got shit, you know what I'm saying? We all focused out there, and there's shit here that's going on, But what I did was I just put both them concepts together, and I was like, I asked a question. I was like, okay, let's just say one day, you come across a lump sum of money, Let's say you win the lottery or somebody, you inherit some money or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? What would you do with it, you know what I'm saying? Would you trick it off, Would you buy, like, the newest car or the flashiest jewelry or the newest gear that's out, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you spend it on bullshit or would you spend it on real shit? You know what I'm saying? Would you try to help your community? You know what I'm saying? Would you try to invest it in, like, the church or the mosque or you know what I'm saying, or organizations that are trying to help people, you know what I'm saying? Like, ask the question basically, like, what would you do with it? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what the song is about.
All right, and what about Wifey? What's up with that one?
Wifey was a song that I wrote back in 2007. That one was more based on like wifey qualities, you know what I'm saying? Because I was looking for a girl. I'm still kind of looking for one, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying? It's basically like, you know what I'm saying, the qualities of a woman, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that's basically what it is, you know what I'm saying? I can't really get into depth with it, because, like I said, I wrote it in 2007, and I don't really know, I ain't really feeling what I was feeling back then, but, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really can't go in depth with it, but, if people hear it and they like it, they might can get the concept of what I'm talking about.
There you go. We gonna go ahead and run that. Hey, 99.9 High Level Radio, your man Brand in the building with my man Lil Gangsta in the house. Ran off a couple of his joints, you know what I mean? We turned up tonight. Got about an hour and 25 to go. If you want to holler at us, the number to dial is 347-215-8653. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, where can they get that Forte collabo, bruh? Is that like free download, iTunes, what?
No, right now that one's I just put that on iTunes. It'll be available probably around the middle or the end of April. People finna be mad at me though because see now I just heard that song. I got it wrong. I mean I got it right, like the concept part, but I got the years wrong. Cause see, I got 2 songs named Wifey. One is Wifey, that one, and one is Wifey Material.
Right.
The one, yeah, Wifey Material is the one in '07. And this one right here, yeah, this one right here I recorded last year, like a little bit before I did the one with Forte.
Got you.
Yeah, and this one is Shaban and Big Angie's song. I remixed their shit. You know, I was really feeling their concept to it, and I remixed their song. Yeah, they from London. They're from England. And,
yes, you got some overseas dude rocking or people getting down for the movement. That's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got this caller from the 510 with the 408. We're gonna put this one on 99.9 High Level Radio. What's cracking? Who this?
High Level Radio. What's up? This your player partner, Rappin.
Oh my God, Forte.
Forte in the building.
What's going on, Lil G? Lil G. What's up with my little bro?
What's up,
Oh, you know, I'm posted like a thumbtack. Excuse my voice. I had a show last night, a comedy show. I'm kind of hoarse, but, you know, I'm a man of my word. I'm just tapping in. I want the whole wide world. I'm listening for that Rappin' Forte and Lil G. It's hot. It's real tasty for the females, too. Like,
Hey, and Forte, just to give you a little taste, man, this station, man, we didn't held hosting. We didn't had you call in on the interview tip, you know what I'm saying? Smoke a Lot Radio, of course. This whole, you know, with Yuck and them. So it's glad to have you on the air with us, man. What's up with the unk?
Oh man, just bouncing around like a frog on a lily pad, taking care of all these little stops and trying to keep the bay alive. You feel me?
I can dig it.
Mm-hmm.
So man, I mean, what you got cracking? What you up to?
I got a new package on the shelf right now. It's entitled Still Standing, Volume 1. For all them Comcast and them Music Choice viewers, you can go on Music Choice and check out my video. It's entitled What Kind of Life Is That? Right now I'm just stacking them up, me, RBL Posse, you know what I'm saying, the homeboy Andre Nicotina, you know, the Cougar Nuts Old Crew, Sam Quinn. I mean, you know, just full Bay Area collaboration. We're trying to keep the torch lit. You know what I mean?
Man, that's solid. Yes. That's solid.
Oh, yeah, you know, what's old is what's new. You know, I'm a double OG in this game, and I feel like if I could keep on kicking these doors wide open for the up-and-comings, you know, that's the best thing. That's my job, you know what I'm
saying? And Forte, you don't get too many people with your status that will be able to do it for the love and wanting to see the next man, you know what I'm saying, shine. Because you know how it is. A lot of people selfish, man. Not just selfish, like, they don't want nobody to take their position, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? They like, you know, who's this? I don't want this dude taking my spot. This is my spot.
Right, not realizing it's all our spots, you know what I'm saying? We on this earth temporarily. It's not permanent. We're just passing through. And while we're here, we need to connect dots, you know what I'm saying? Have no business network. If it's all about networking and if you can't do that, man, it's a cause selfishness. Like Pac said, may rest in peace. Me and Pac said only God can judge us. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You feel me?
Yep. And you know, why is it nowadays? Because I mean, you know, you was part of that movement, especially in the early to mid '90s, even the late '90s, for the most part, where you know everybody was winning. Everybody had their different they different type of sound. Like, you know, the people that sounded different was winning regardless. And now it just seems like everybody want to sound like each other. What happened, bruh? What happened?
What ends up happening is that originality goes away, and then, like you said, it's like a carbon copy. Not only that, way back then, the music game wasn't as crowded as it is right now. Way back then, we didn't have social networks. We didn't have support systems like the internet and YouTube and all that. We didn't have all that, you know what I mean? Now, if you notice, a lot of record stores and a lot of entities, they've closed down because of the digital world. They've closed down. You know, the digital world took over. That's a whole nother world. But I will commend and I will congratulate any up-and-coming artist that's trying to handle their business. Just stay on your focus and don't let money just, you know, don't let it rule you. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the problem sometimes. Feel me? We used to have more morals in our songs. I mean, we used to, me and Too Short, and you know the kind of songs we be doing. So we try to take those songs and we try to videos those songs. And back in the day, they used to tell us that we had to watch the cleavage. The females had to watch the cleavage and what have we. Right. Nowadays, they dancing in videos. All they got on is dental floss. You know what I'm talking about? And it is, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We just got to do the best we can with the tunes we got. Like my man Lil G, just stay focused on up on the up and coming, and good things will come your way. You see, here I am, live and direct. Telephone, you feel me?
That's ill, bro.
Yeah.
That's ill.
That's the love I'm speaking of. You feel?
And that's the thing. Like I said, man. I mean, you know, me and you, especially being in the Bay, man. We didn't cross paths, man. I gave you a pound, and I said to you, you know, face to face that I respect what you do and how you got down, and you know, being a fan first. You know, it's always been a solid pleasure to be able to you know, have dialogue with you, and then the interviews that we've had over the you know few years or whatnot has been solid. And I'm just saying, I'm more people got to be like Forte, and there is, but it comes few and far between. You know what I mean?
You got to be like yourself too as well. You know, we go back like Chinese shoes and crocus sacks, and I like what you're doing. What you're doing is doing something that a youngster can look at and be like, I want to be like him. I want to run a radio station. I want to go to college and take communications and what have we, instead of having them thinking it's all about toting a gun down the street or holding a sack of cocaine, or go do whatever you can to send a female out there to sell her body so you could be sitting on some big old rims or what have we. It is what it is, and you know what I said, and we live in a revelation. That's how I feel, but the time is so much faster. So we got to just keep doing what we do. You keep doing what you do, Lord, and I'm going to keep doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that we get some good out of it. I'm pretty sure Lil G, you know what I'm saying, listening to what we're talking about, hopefully that motivates him too as well, where he can keep his blade sharp. That's what we had coming up. We had OGs to help us keep our blade sharp. You know, we don't have that around. And I mean specifically on the West Coast, specifically in the Bay Area, we need more unity. We're not huddled up like we used to be back in the days, like when we did the Players Holiday on the big boat, me Short, 40, Captain Sabo, and Banks. Those kind of songs, we need like those family reunion type of songs to gather them, because, you know what I'm saying, we competing with the world. So we got to be huddled up as a team. Feel me?
Right.
And that's
that united front, like you said, man. Like I remember Players Holiday, and I remember a lot of videos and video shoots where it was just like, man, you had the family. We all came and kicked it, and it was just like one love. The unity, the vibe was righteous, man. And it just, you know, it's a trip how you know a decade to change you. You know what I'm saying? Not you personally, but the music game in general. You know what I mean? It's just changed.
Passing the baton and keeping the torch lit. That's what it's all about. If you look at these other regions, that's what they do in New York, down south, dirty south, and all that. They got it lit right now. I look at it like it comes back around, and when it comes around, you just got to be ready for it. That's all.
No doubt. 99.9 High Level Radio. Lil G in the building alongside Icon, rapping Forte. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's like, man, as soon as they heard Forte's voice, like, that's him. That's Forte. That's Forte. And what I want to do real quick is, you know, I definitely want to have, especially on like Smoke a Lot Radio, be it if you got time this coming up Monday, to have you come in and we just gonna make it a rapping Forte party or whatnot with a whole bunch of your tracks and shit, if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
Mind. But it's all good. You know, you talking about this Monday?
Yes, sir. And also,
we get there.
Nexxlegacy.